Wow. Let's see. Where do I start? First of all, good morning. Happy Sunday, guys. Tough, man. Really tough. I know a lot of you are happy, but that's the world of trolls and how they can be a bully on the internet. So God bless all those guys. Everybody that came out and waiting on this video, waiting on the video I left last night. People I haven't seen all season, except when we lose. Those are the bullies of the YouTube comment section. That's what trolls are now. They're the bullies of YouTube. I am still lost for words. Last night I posted that video, and I didn't plan on doing that. I really didn't. My expressions told it all. There was no need to yell at the camera. There was no need to scream, It's one guy left a comment talking about, oh, make sure you keep the same intensity. Really? What an asshole. I know he has a rough life, but yesterday's game was opened my eyes, really. It brought me back down to reality. That game, you can't blame one guy. You definitely can't blame Dak because he was the best player on the team. Shit, because nobody else did anything. We were just, they were just a better team overall on both sides of the ball. What really lost us, this team, the game, was coaching. We were out-coached in that game. Yeah. We were out-coached. That's the bottom line. We didn't have an answer at all. Poor execution on both sides of the ball. So when you're out-coached, there's going to be poor execution. There's going to be mistakes, lack of discipline, everything. Coaching is the root. Coaching in the offensive line and the defensive line is the root to a football team. Without that positive leadership, creative leadership, you're not going to go far. Congratulations to this team. Congratulations to the Rams, too. They did a hell of a job. They did a hell of a job this season. They deserve every bit of that win. I completely underestimated them. They are a perfectly sound, well-coached team. God bless them and their fan base. They did exactly what they were supposed to do to win that game. And that's what they did. They were disciplined. They did everything right. And that's why I said when I make my videos up until now, you have to be perfect in the playoffs. There's no room for mistakes. There were a couple of key plays that helped them win. The one that stood out to me was the Byron Jones fourth down play. That's why I said there's a such thing as there's a difference between a star and a superstar. And I told our secondary was going to be tested, and it was. There were a lot of zone coverage. We couldn't get off a zone. Our defensive coordinators were afraid of the Rams, afraid of them, and they couldn't adjust to them. And our defense couldn't execute. So you have to adjust to execute. So that's why I kind of put it on the coaches on this one. We were just out-coached. And once you're out-coached, you're done. You're done. I could tell the vibe on the sideline that we were done. You know what? And up into this game, I went to the grocery store earlier that morning, and people were walking up to me, 1980, people I don't even know, but they follow me, Hey man, how do you think we're gonna do? What do you think? I couldn't even be confident. See, last week against Seattle, I was confident. I was like, okay, we're going to kick their asses. We got to get this Seahawk monkey off our backs. I was still nervous and had the butterflies, but I still felt confident. This game, I did not feel confident at all. I had the butterflies and everything, but along with that, there was that bad vibe, that feeling of disappointment. It's kind of like I felt it coming. I didn't see it coming. I felt it coming. And if you played the game on different levels like I have, you can feel a loss or you can feel a win. There's a difference between knowing and feeling. If you can feel it, 9 times out of 10, it's going to happen. And so I felt us beating ourselves. And that's what happened. And they just put us out of our misery. It was deja vu all over again. I was kind of happy, not happy, but I mean, obviously I was pissed off. But it was kind of like one of those things. Like, it's kind of good that they beat us because we would have got to the next round or Super Bowl and lost. So I'd rather lose now than get all the way down and lose. You know. The video I made last night, the trolls came out before I could even post it. They were making comments. Those bullies, they were making comments on the video I made on was it Thursday or Friday, waiting on, you know, a video like this. They couldn't wait, and that's sad because there's life after football. You know, I'm still gonna represent the Cowboys. I'm still gonna make videos. I'm not going anywhere. This isn't the last you're gonna see of me. I'm not gonna go into hiding. I don't make videos for your approval. I make videos because I'm a Cowboy fan, and I'm going to continue to be the Cowboy fan. What am I supposed to give up because we lost? I'm almost used to it. Like, shit, it's been 20-something years, and I'm like, okay, you know, let's get on for next season. What scares me is we have the youngest team in the league, a lot of young, good talent, up and coming talent, in the key places. But what scares me, if we hold on to this coaching staff, we're gonna let a lot of talent go to waste. Like I say, I saw a different Dak yesterday. Dak did the best he could. A lot of people want to blame Dak. Oh God, he overthrew somebody, he underthrew. Guys, those guys on the other side of the ball, meaning the other team, they get paid too. They get paid to blitz the quarterback, make him flustered, play shut down cornerbacks. I mean, everything. They get paid too. So don't think that we just went out there and, you know, didn't do this, didn't do that. Yeah, obviously we didn't, but they get paid to stop us. So they have a job to do too. They have a job to make you look bad, and that's what they did. Dak Prescott, like I just said, he was the best player out there. Nobody else showed up. Nobody. He was the reason why we had 22 points or whatever it was. He did the best he could for what he had and what he had to work with, which was not very good coaching. If we don't make some changes in the coaching staff, it's going to be like this next year and the years and years and years to come. This is the worst case scenario for a Dallas Cowboy fan right now, Cowboy Nation, along with the players, is we made it to the divisional round, which was a good thing. You know, a lot of other teams didn't make it this far. But Jerry Jones is going to look at that and say, oh, that's a good job. We did a good job this year. I'm proud of my boys. I'm proud of my coaching staff. So he's going to keep Garrett. So we're going to have Garrett for years to come. And hopefully we won't have Linehan. Hopefully he's gone. He's just not the answer. I know, probably including myself, people that can do a better job than Linehan has done with this team. It doesn't take much to figure out what happened. They were just a better team overall. There was nothing, I mean nothing we can do to stop them. Nothing. So these are the things I think that need to change. Obviously the coaching staff, which maybe 50% of that might not even change. I would love for Chris Richard to come back. He was a difference maker in the defense. I think he should have full control. So Marinelli just might. Marinelli's done a good job, but he just might, just because of his age and the time, I think he just might step down and give Chris Richard that power, which I think he needs because he's a damn good defensive coordinator. Probably a damn good head coach, I think. But our guys just didn't execute on defense. They just couldn't figure the Rams out. The Rams just had too much going on for us. All the motioning and stuff. We just weren't prepared for it. They look like a totally different team when we played them 2 years ago. When we were up like 2 touchdowns and they came all the way back after the halftime in our house. But Linehan has to go. Kellen Moore has to go. They have to go. We know Garrett's not going anywhere. Offensive line. I told you the offensive line was the most important piece of a football team. And it showed last night with the LA Rams because their offensive line was perfect. It was perfection. It was a thing of beauty. And y'all know how I am about the offensive line. Once that's going, the sky is the limit. You can do whatever you want. You see, they were able to run up and down the field with their backup running back. That's how good, that's how perfect their offensive line was. So we need Williams, not the answer. Connor Williams sucks. He sucks. And I don't want to hear, oh, he's young. His basics aren't even there. I don't even know why they drafted him. Like, he's too undersized. He's getting pushed back. Sue and everybody was running through him. He looks like a linebacker trying to play O-line, guard. Sucks. Gotta go. We need major changes. We need to draft nothing but offensive linemen this year. Like, seriously. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but I'm telling you, that's where it is. Zeke couldn't do nothing last night because of them. Because of lack of blocking. Just overpowered in general. They just out-muscled us all the way around. I didn't want to make this video, but I felt like I had to because I owe it to my fans out there, to Cowboy Nation that support me, that have grown and loved this channel, have grown with me since day one. So I felt like I owe y'all this video. Wow. Notice how quiet it is. How quiet it is out here. This is how it is when you lose. So we got a long way to go, and it takes football season forever to come around. Forever, especially when you lose like this. So we gotta play out the rest of the season, and it's going to be harder for me to watch some football, watch some games, because I really don't care, because I'm a Cowboy fan. I don't care about any other teams. But we got to get through. Oh, man. Wow. Long way to go, man. Till July, August, whatever. This year just started. Shit, we barely in the middle of January. And when is the draft? Like, what, April, something like that? It's a long way to go, man. But that's all I got, man. I don't have too much more. Like I say, I'm not going anywhere. I'll still make videos. I'll still critique things and figure out what we need to work on and do better, and critique other teams and, you know, news and, you know, updates. And I'll still do my thing, man. Run my mouth. I can't help it. I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm not going anywhere. This is not the last time you're going to see my face. So get used to this pretty face, man, because it ain't going nowhere. I'm still going to, you know, push out and publish, and produce my videos. So it's all good, man. Take the L. When you lose, you win to fight another day. It is what it is. That's the sport. There can only be one Super Bowl champion. So somebody else is going to get their feelings hurt. And I'm not the one to go in and talk shit. See, that's not me. You get me? You know, it don't faze me. All the trolls coming in when you lose, they're nowhere to be found, like cockroaches. You turn on the lights, they get to scattering and running and shit. If you grew up in the hood. All the trolls come in, the bullies come in when you've lost and running their mouths because they ain't got nothing else to do because their life is probably shit anyway. You know, it is what it is. You win some and you lose some. And we lost. And it's been 20-something years. Okay, cool. You know, it is what it is, man. It don't faze me. I am hurt. I'm upset, but I'll get over it. Because I'm a grown-ass man, and there's life after football. You know, if you're excited because we lost, it's between you and your God, man. I don't. But you remember, if your team is still in it, there can only be one Super Bowl champion, and there's still football left in the NFL. But like I was saying, I'm not one to go in other people's channels and talk shit, and, you know, that's not me. That's not my style. I'm too grown for that. I'm a grown-ass man, dog. I don't have to do that. Let the pads and the situation speak for itself. I don't have to help it out. I got more character than that. That's all I got, man. Make sure you stay prayed up and cowboyed up, because you never know what the day is going to bring you. All to the ball and the bad news. Holla back at your boy.
And the only thing else I got to say is,